Ah, not ready. Let's get the game. Spirit Island. Go. Camera. Oh, the other camera's not showing up. Well, I can be this camera, I guess. You can just have Mini John. And I need to change the microphone. Better microphone? Yes. Hello, hello. Sorry. Bit late getting back and adjusting things back to where they're supposed to be. Let's use Mini John. There's only Mini John today. We'll just have to make do with Mini John only. Mini John exclusive stream. Welcome to Handelabra Live. We're back in our usual time slot. I am back in Atlantic time. And we're going to play some Spirit Island once again. No new content today, but next week we're going to have new content. That is the plan. So watch out for that. And there's a rumor that Spirit Island Sunday might be coming back this weekend. Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. Anyone working against those goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated, so be excellent to one another. Say hello in the chat and interact. Why not? I just want to put the game up higher. Maybe not all the way high, but higher. Let me close a couple windows here. That seems good. Let's just go ahead and hit quick play. 1 to 4 spirits, anything can happen. 5 to 11, anything can happen. This is the new small bug fix update that is coming out probably today. A 3 spirit, Russia 2, Rituals Destroying Flame, with all kinds of spirits that deal damage. Well, not as much with lightning, I guess. So, Rituals Destroying Flame. We have to forget a power card that grants fire to add a flame marker. You have to pay 2 energy when anything would damage or destroy invaders, unless there's a flame marker within range 1, or you pay 2 energy. Non-spirit effects matter as well. Yeah, so these are things we have to do. It's harder for 2 of the spirits. Really, this spirit also is a lot about damage, so notably harder. But notably, we all start with cards with fire on them, which is helpful. I'm going to add presence to a land with beasts. Probably stick to my own board here. My mom is calling me, but I can't answer her right now. Let me just text her. Okay. Let's stick to my own board, as I was saying, because there are lots of jungles here. It turns out we need to deal with that. Lightning has an easy time of it. Probably put a flame marker right there, right? It will destroy our presence, so we might want to make that a super sacred site. This is Russia 2. Russia 2, huh? I think we actually use Raging Storm here. So we want to put one here. Let's plan our things. This land is hard to get to. You still have to pay for destroying if Russia Explorer is saved from destruction. Yes. You have to pay so that it would destroy the Explorer, right? If you don't pay, then nothing happens. Same thing with Bringer, right? You have to pay in order to push the Explorer. So this area, I mean, this is a good spot. It misses West 3, but maybe we just say West 3 we pay for. But that hits like a lot of lands. We can change it so it's easier to see here. This. Like that touches not this land. So then we want maybe this one. That gets those. Also this one, Kitty Corner, is adjacent, I believe. So this setup does miss that land. We can play around with this. This is a dolphin thing to do, isn't it? Let's minimize these. There's probably on the thematic board it can be hard to find a tiling or pattern that catches everything. Like this one probably. But we still miss out, like, this is awkward because there's this sort of bottom situation. Over here we probably would say this one. Well, not this one, but like something next to it. I guess like this, right? So we do miss out, with this arrangement, we miss out on this one. But I think we cover everything else. This one? Yeah. Yeah, we get everything else. So that's with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flame markers. We're not going to do better than that, right? We missed 3 lands. I don't think there's a 5 marker solution that does better. We can always add a marker in a problem area if we need to. We can just try to like pull and push in those areas instead. We have tools for that, like this and stuff like that. So I think that's okay. So we want the flame marker here right now and use Raging Storm right now in that land. So I'm gonna do that, and let's keep the Sacred Site. And we have to wait until all growth is done to do that. But we're gonna play that. We'll probably forget Shatter Homesteads, I guess. Then we can still actually do stuff this turn if we want. Up here, we could go with... Yeah, we could block a build. And if we put down a flame marker here, we could block this build, right? I think we gain a power card in any case. Here there be monsters. Call to Trade actually is pretty good for this land. Next turn. I don't think I'm going to be able to defend it, so I'm going to pick that for next turn. And let's go here and convert it. We're going to play our 2 cards we need to play to get damage, and then we'll do that there. And we're going to lose Prey on the Builders, but it happens. This also might be a Blight. And what are you doing? You have 3 jungles on your board. And you're not really good at jungles, are you? I could... Do you still have an energy? We could use this to stop this build. I kind of like that. Oh, we have to... Oh, We don't have a flame marker close enough. Unless I could put a flame marker here. Maybe we just let this stuff go for now and we deal with what we can deal with. Hello, gamers. We can probably still like play that. So if we do this, oh, we're actually like just 3 away from there. We can even make a sacred site there if we wanted to. I like having a sacred site there. It gives us options. We do this, and we do this to push away. We at least push away the one with the beasts so they don't get win condition. And we can skip a ravage at least. H-bra, read the card. Did I read the card wrong? If there are invaders, Mini John, but not really. Yeah, it's Mini John only today. Ideal damage in the land. So actually, I don't need to do as much damage here, but I do need... Oh, I need to have presence there. Well, that's okay, actually. So H-bar read the card says, don't convert your presence. But it's actually going to be enough damage because I get to gather the one beast, right? And I can bring the presence, so I have more jungle presence. I think that's okay. H-bra, read the card. Oh, but then it has blight. Oh, it's 1 damage per in Dahan present. That's less good. You weren't saying it for any reason. Well, it was correct. It makes this area a problem. What if I put this thing here? If I put it here, then the problem is it's not close enough to whatever's going on. It does do the damage, though. If I put it here, it means I don't have to put this here. I could put it here to get coverage. And this doesn't have to go here. You don't have to even be there at all. We end up with like some empty space in here that maybe we just fill out like when we decide what we want to do. So I think we do that. We do the flame marker here and you go back. Not you. You're still fine. You go back. I forgot about the damage being based on Dahan. But I can't get in this land. I can get in this land. This land is like okay. It's another option, right? It means we don't get this. I guess we do that instead. We don't get the damage, but we do get to do other things, I guess. So here we do convert this. And we can still... Oh no, we can't afford that. We can't afford to do that. I think we want to actually put our presence here. Here? Or just in the same land? Because we're going to add blight. Stone must be really good with this, right? Because stone can just be like, nope, my presence doesn't get destroyed. Uh-huh. So it's actually not, it's not super critical to do this, right? Because what we can do instead is use Terrifying Chase to chase away. Yeah, I can bring a beast in here with my power, so I do want to be in there. We don't need to deal the damage, basically, is what I'm saying. We use Terrifying Chase to push instead. I think it's better. In which case, is there a minor power which I had taken instead? I don't think so. I guess with Here There Be Monsters, we could push more, but I think we still want this for that. Just like add beasts. All right, changing our turnaround. So here we are going to put presence there. So let's get another power card. Cards with fire are preferred because we can forget them, ideally after we play them, but not this turn. Yeah, these cards are fine, but they're not. I'd rather probably forget one of these than one of my existing cards. I mean, maybe I could forget Singing Sandstorm, but the elements are really good, right? So this is really good with Russia. But I'm just going to forget this one instead. All right. Probably want 2 card plays. I don't want to play this. Most likely. And give 2 energy or a damage. Probably 2 energy. Always be flame markering. It's not Russia 3, right? So we can stack them up. We are blocking that Ravage, so at least this turn. And lightning. Funny, you could like forget it from play. Forget it from your play and waste your energy. It's kind of interesting. But like you wouldn't do that, but like you could do it. This can, I guess, go in the land with Badlands. Ranging Hunt wants to have more beasts in here. Yeah, and I want presence in more different jungles, I guess. But actually, like, do I want to take that one, or I guess leave the one with Blight. That's fine. As long as there's one beast, right? That's enough. And I want to be able to make a flame marker there, so I'll leave my presence there. Oh, we had Lightning's Boon, by the way. We could Terrifying Chase right now. Or, yeah, either Terrifying Chase right now, or Call on Herders right now. Prevents a city build. If I destroy this town, it prevents them from exploring here. If Sands comes up, that's not nothing. Who wants a Lightning's Boon? I think it's kind of the same. But it's either preventing city. Yeah, I mean, I can deal with that in the slow phase, whether or not, but I can actually stop this city from existing, which I think is better. And we can just sort of glom. Do I want to gather any Dahan? I guess if I'm not blocking that Ravage, then we can send more in there, but I don't want them to build cities, right? Let's gather these up into one land. And we can put Dahan in here in case they do something. And Harbingers can wait. Gift of Searing Heat. I guess I could have played Stinging Sandstorm, which stops another build. We didn't reveal new information, right? I don't really have a Searing Heat that makes any sense. Except just, I mean, giving energy does all generally make sense, but you may as well do something useful. Actually, I'm going to put that into the wetlands because they're not exploring that mountain right now. And if there's no one there, there's no one there. May as well, yeah, let's put these just all in here. Now I can skip a Ravage, actually, but I could choose not to. Put these Dahan here because of the event that removes Blight. And do your turn again. Okay. So we're building there, but we're pushing it out. And they're building there. We can potentially stop it if we want. And this is going to be blocked. And we can use this slow. Let's see what they do. Got 7 fear also. All right, long first turn, but all right, they did go into sand, so we could stop this build, but I guess we could have picked too near the jungle. Well, it wouldn't have worked though. Let's do this and just send them all in here. Let's put a beast in here. Put a beast in there. And yeah, the problem is if I want to make the flame marker here. I don't know that I won't have the damage next turn. I don't think so. That doesn't really do anything. Maybe just put a beast somewhere else where they aren't gonna like attack. Maybe. I think these might just be happening. Potentially. Is there anywhere I can harbinge usefully? Not really. I guess I can like put Dahan towards places where they have more stuff and maybe get 1 damage per Dahan effects and stuff like that. Okay. So there's no real problem areas where we can't hit with our flame markers right now. Well, these. So this is the next flame marker candidate, I suppose. We're definitely gaining a power card here. We didn't get any card with fire, so you're not adding a flame marker. These are not super useful. This has good elements, and we could just like remove a blight, I guess. So we actually, yeah, we can deal the damage if we hit a flame marker, which we don't. We can deal damage here. So let's get in there. I don't actually need the plant this turn. Let's try to get up the card plays track. Oh, I have to play this, don't I? So we don't have the damage. Well, we weren't going to have the damage either way, so that's fine. Here we're reclaiming. Lightning's kind of bored right now, so I could have placed presence, I guess. I can't reach anything. Oh, reaching grasp? That's kind of funny. Reach out and raging storm places. Is there a place that makes sense? I can't even reach, like, I could reach this sands with raging storm. It's kind of funny. I could reaching grasp elusive ambushes to work on one land. Like, and harbingers, like play all these 3 cards for 1 land. That seems like a lot. What are you doing? We could block this Ravage. You gain a power card. If we put 2 presents, we can get more energy. I guess we just do that. Where's our next flame marker? Ideally, somewhere in here. It sort of depends on where we go. We do have this building. Maybe if we gain a power card, we can stop that build. I mean, it's also possible that we could just get Lightning's Boon and push it away. That works too. Or Stinging Sandstorm. I guess we'd have to reclaim for that, wouldn't we? So let's get something else and see if we get something that deals with that fast. These don't do that. We gotta defend 6. Maybe we just defend that instead of skipping. It's cheaper. It's useful for the next turn. Doesn't say fire on it, but we have lots of fire cards to forget for flame markers when we need them. Yeah, lightning's kind of like, I don't know. Probably should have just added presence. we could always just not really play cards and add presence next turn. Maybe we should do that. I don't think it's worth like 3 cards just for one thing here. We can like make a sacred site here, destroy, like do damage in the next turn with some other card. So none of these cards have all our elements, but the free card is tempting because free. But we're just not going to play cards as lightning. which means I should have placed presents, but I just clicked without thinking, so. We need a sacred site. And it needs to be there, so let's do that. And let's do this because I want to give energy to someone. Oh, we could give the 1 damage over here if we want to stop that build. Oh, hey, we also stop a city build. Yeah, I don't hate Gift of Searing Heat to stop a build here. I don't want to have more beasts in this land, right? Or eventually being able to hit it. You go in there as well. Hey, 1 damage per beast. They don't ravage in lands unless there's more invaders. Well, there are a few in there. I don't think that affects any of the lands that we're dealing with. So, we can click here. Oh, right. We're not spending energy for these explorers over here. But we are going to push you... Group you up together, I guess. We're not going to spend energy for these guys. That's annoying. Annoying, but fair. I think we still push an explorer. Put him in here. Each land push 1 Dahan per Badlands disease. So let's get one in here. I don't think so. Doesn't let us get Dahan to where we want. Dahan with the guys, I guess. Remove 1 from a coastal land. Hey, they don't build there. That doesn't really change anything, but 1 less guy in the land. They explore mountains, which means they don't actually explore some mountains. This one, that one, the one with wilds. And I think this is just going to remove a blight, right? We could put Dahan in there, but I guess if we put Dahan in there, then we can do a flame marker, but we don't have any. We're just going to hope that we get a flame card, right? I would need, yeah, there's only 1 Dahan nearby, though. Yeah, that's not worth it. I think that's probably just blighting. Unless we find a defend card. We could gain a card and get defend 5 or something like that. Even defend 3 is enough, right? There's lots of defend 3. We play that and Too Near the Jungle. I think that's fine. If we blight, we blight. Defend 5. Add beasts sometimes. I'll take it. And it has fire, that we can forget it later. Add presence to jungle or land with beasts. I think actually we get the damage too, right? Well, but we don't. Yeah, there's no flame marker nearby though. So I was thinking we could do damage there, but we can't afford it. We're just gonna try to get a bunch of beasts in here, basically. Yeah, we have the damage, which we can do here. So we can like keep working on them here. I guess we could stop one of these builds, actually. Let's wait on that until lightning. Well, lightning is going to put persons, right? So I think we're going to do this. And basically go somewhere we want to play marker. So here, I think. Well, here, yeah, there's fine. This one's already good, actually. Maybe this one is better. It's the same. This one reaches this land, which isn't covered right now. I think that's better, right? Because these two are good. That lets us get all these mountains. And it actually kills the... Yeah, that's good there. So we go up to 2 energy. Raging Storm has been our friend. Oh, I can't reach there. I guess it's not going to be there. It's going to be there. I can't reach. Actually, you know who can reach, though? The other guy. If we just play 1 card. Which we can do. We're just going to play 1 card. And get more energy. I think we don't have to make a sacred site there. But it's fine too. If we make a sacred site here, it doesn't do anything, but it does give them -1 health, right? I think I'd rather like keep the presence around here just to have range for other stuff. Like maybe put it here and then it gives us more options later on. We can still block this Ravage that's in our spot here. But now Lightning is a bit more free. Lightning could put a thing here if we wanted to. Or not. We don't have to put a flame marker this turn. We could just like sit here. I want to put it here. What happens if we go here? Oh, I can go here. That closer to stuff. It's closer to this, which is useful. But I'm not close enough to like destroy the towns that they put up here, which is kind of what I want to do, right? We could Raging Storm here and pay for it. I don't love that, though. Let's go so we can actually see stuff around these mountains and destroy towns and stuff. That one might be just let it happen. We do this, this, and this. We get a town destroy. We can Raging Storm to stop a build. It's not super exciting, but it works. And we get Lightning's Boon to use on Tuner the Jungle, which actually can get rid of this guy if we put presence here or end up with presence there. Yeah, okay. So I have to take plant. And you're putting a flame marker. Like forgetting a card. You can put this here if we are going to use Raging Storm anyway. Why is there still a guy there? Was there 3 guys there? There were 3 guys there. Well, that's rude. Whoops. I mean, we're still doing that. I guess he can go in there. He'll get killed there later. Okay. That's going here. Don't know that I really planned anything for Harbingers. I didn't like put my presence in such a way that I cared about that. I think that's fine. We can use it later. This is for slow. This is for you. Oh yeah, that works with Raging Storm to put it in here. You know what? Then I should have pushed that guy in there. Kills more explorers sooner. You go in there. We have Ranging Hunt. But we don't have money for it. So I guess... Oh, I wanted to near the jungle so I could do that. But I'm sure I could have ended up with presence there. Yeah. Sorry, we're gonna... I want to kill a city here, right? That seems worthwhile to go back another second to just change presence and put it here and convert it. Because then I can do this. Getting there. They're building here. They're building in 2 mountains, or very few. This can just go in this problematic land. Yeah, they're building in 3 places, and we are destroying one of the towns, which doesn't actually solve the problem, but we can get there when we get there. And Harbingers can wait. Thundering Destruction can wait. Okay, and this defend happens. So we are taking a blight somewhere. Oh, we might take a blight there. That's the preview. Since it's optional. Oh, we haven't actually used the power either. All right. We got a fear card too. Each beast generates fear. Also, sacred sites. Not doing a whole lot. We have no sacred sites with invaders. So we do this. Not quite getting another fear card, I think. But we can send more beasts in here. I could have my presence there. Sure. These beasts can, like, head that way. This beast can go here, I guess. No one has Dahan in their lands. Scapegoats level 1. That means we don't get scapegoats level bigger, but oh well. Means we get more fear. Here we have 3 towns, so we could double up. Either way, we double up. Oh, right. Why did he get pushed? It's a different action, isn't it? That might not be quite right. Oh, yeah, it's next to a flame thing. I don't know. I'm not going to spend energy for that. And here, you can go, I guess, into that same land. Not bad scapegoats. Pretty good against Russia. We have ravages. We skip. And they explore coastal lands. Actually, all the action's inland, so it's interesting. I guess not all of it, but a lot. That's nature of thematic boards with mountain, I guess. We don't have any double ups here because, like I said, there's no coastal mountains on the thematic board. Thundering Destruction, Harbingers. Guess we can Harbinger into this land before we destroy the town, or we can Harbinger into the coastal land here. There's 2 Dahan there already, right? Let's put more in here. Okay. I think we're all reclaiming cards. That is a coastal land. And these two are not next to flame barrier, so we do want to a flame marker. We don't want to make the flame marker over here pretty soon, if not this turn. We have lots of cards with fire on them. Kind of want to keep domesticated animals. So we pick something else with fire. I guess one of those. We're gonna I think we'll do the flame marker this turn. And then it will be done. And we keep making a beast pile. Here we're gonna reclaim, I think. We have, yeah, so we have a ravage. It's not cascading. This one is a big problem. This one is fine. If we reclaim, can we do anything? That's gonna always be the question for lightning here. We do have lands that Raging Storm does something, but also they're not that important. I mean, you kind of have to reclaim, right? We can't skip that Ravage. But we can't reach it with Nature's Brilliance. We can get a Reaching Grasp, but we have to. But let's see what we get with our card. Let's take a, I mean, we have 11 energy. We're running out of powers. A major power seems like it could be nice, though. Indomitable Claim. That seems awesome. I can't reach there. I'm too far away. I should have made the Sacred Site there, I guess. I guess I can Indomitable Claim here. It's just so good, right? That is Threshold on it. I guess we don't need this if we have Indomitable Claim. I mean, someone can deal with this. Worst case, we hit. What we could do is have Lightning put Presence there and play Reaching Grasp and get to use, like, Gift of Searing Heat on it. So someone just gets Reaching Grasp for free, and I think that's fine. So I don't think we don't need this. We give Searing Heat. We give Lightning 2 presents. I mean, we take the 2 presents when we can, right? Even though it's not going super far. We want more energy or to go up to 5 card plays. We don't have 5 cards, but we will have 5 cards. And we're only going to have 4 cards. Eventually we'll get cards. But we just also need energy to play our cards. Okay, let's do this. Kind of a silly play. Sacred Site next to another one, but we'll have a big turn next turn. And we can probably Indomitable Claim this next turn or skip it, right? We're range 2. We can just skip the Ravage. It's going to be a messy coast here in a second. Here we don't have a lot of energy. If we go for 3 card plays, we can't afford to play them. We could defend this. So I think we do that. We don't get the counterattack. But kind of, yeah, we're solving the ravages. We're going to have a big bad ravage next turn. But and I want to play something such that oh yeah, we were going to do this. I don't see why not. And we do get the counterattack, actually, so. And a fear card. Alright, so I guess we don't actually have to have presence in there for domesticated animals if we get reaching grasps. So we could actually have more beasts in here, which I prefer. That and that. We're short on the threshold of this, but those are the cards we want to play together anyways, generally. Alright, I did convert a beast there, right? Yeah. Okay. This can go in here now. I don't need to move that presence. Well, I kind of want to be able to see the... Well, I can still see the one land where it matters. Let's come along and... Well, then I have to... I don't want to send the beast out, actually. So let's leave my presence there. But let's do gather beast. Come on. 5 damage. City's gonna get replaced, but hey, 3 fear. And Searing Heat is gonna go to lightning. Oop. So we should have 1 blight, and it's gonna have defend 20. Fire get me anything? Not this turn. But maybe next turn? I can just keep playing Inaudible Claim every turn. That's kind of okay. Ah. That Dahan's not even participating in Ravage. 1 damage per beast. Sweet. Look at this one. We don't have any slow damage, right? We want to send this guy somewhere else. Oh yeah, he can go here and take damage. Where do you want to end up? Not in the mountains, just back here. We'll finish it all off next turn. Here. This doesn't have a flame marker. One fear if any Dahan are in lands with town city. That's all but 1. Which is a fear card. 2 fear cards at level 2. That's an upgrade. Bonus defend we don't need. Push up to 3 from an inland land. That is exactly not what we need. That's unfortunate. What does that do? guess it means we can sort of gather them all together. Maybe, but I guess we can put like a town here. 2 towns to get killed. That seems fine. I think this land with disease and beasts is fine to have stuff inside. I don't like this town in the corner. Maybe let's send this and this out here. It is a sacred site. Maybe putting those in the sacred site is good. There's blight, but we can... Yeah, what if we... So put 2 here for the ravage. I guess there's no other mountain ravage where like... Oh, but only one. There's one is not participating, right? So only 1 town should go there. Right? 1 to Han and 1 town city does not participate. Oh my gosh. Okay. Worth having a leftover town there? I don't think so. The question is it better to have them here with the blight or there with the... I think that even though there's blight, it's better for them to be there. Because of the -1. And you get a card like 1 damage to each town city is pretty good. And I guess these guys, even though it's defended, they aren't getting attacked, so not the best fear cards. Didn't really do much. Lots of builds. And they explore the sands. So we have escalation happening. Can go here, I guess. Non-coastal land. I mean, I have 5 damage here. Yeah, I guess this should go. Non-sands, non-coastal. These are kind of gross. We can damage them now, but we don't have anything to damage them with. That's the problem. One more beast. We already have 6 damage there next turn, so we don't need to put a beast there. I just don't... I think those are just gonna blight. Problem is they become cascade risks. But what are we gonna do? We could terrifying chase them if we get lightning spoon, right? Okay, we can terrifying chase this one. The corner one is kind of the worst, but it's also hard to push stuff away to a place where it matters. So let's terrifying chase that one, at least. So we're reclaiming and could get a major, but oh man. This is a bad ravage, huh? 9 blight. It is what it is. That's a candidate for cancel the ravage right here. I think it's a minor power because we can't be giving up powers. We need cards to play, right? Cards with our elements like these, cards that are free, cards that have fire. Add beast, target spirit's land. I think it's going to be swarming wasp, right? That seems really good. So we want Lightning's Boon for sure. Over here, are we at the point we can play 3 cards? I think so. We could gain something else and play 3. There's no Ravage we can stop. Is there? Oh, we could actually call to trade that one. In which case, then we can block a different Ravage or something else. I like that. All right, let's get a minor power. Carapace land. That's a good defend. We have, yeah, okay. Staves off a Cascade next turn. So let's add presence to jungle or land with beast. We can get in here, I think. Yeah, or here. There seems good. I could actually remove that blight if I can go fast. I was going to Terrifying Chase, right? I don't think I can play all these cards. What we could do is stop that. We might adjust some of this, but call to trade fixes that. Carapace land needs a land with beasts, but we can end up with a land with beast there. I was gonna... Oh, right, yeah, because I can Ranging Hunt here to end up with presence here. For Terrifying Chase. Oh, but I was gonna... Yeah, I don't... This might not be solved. So if I'm getting Lightning's Boon, then it might be called to tend. I could Terrifying Chase here instead and defend here. It's an option. All right, you are probably... Man, you have so much energy. Are we reclaiming for Indomitable Claim? Every turn? It seems awesome. We're not putting presents, but we are doing stuff. Quicken your struggles. There it is. Is there anything else I would ever click on? So it's whether we block a Ravage or we kill 5 towns. And we can kill the 5 towns any turn. We can defend and save Dahan and stuff otherwise. So I don't know that we could put a flame marker here just for this land. But I don't care that much about that land, I think. And over here, what else are we doing? I guess we could defend this, actually. This could be defended if we put a beast in it, which we can do. Oh, it needs to not have blight. Okay, what if it doesn't have blight? We don't actually need Call to Trade then. Lots of permutations. I don't think we need range boost. So Raging Storm stops a blight. Or blocks a build. So this whole situation does work, I think. If we do this, we remove blight. We put a beast. We defend. Oh, we didn't get the extra defend. Do we need to? We can just like allow that to blight. That's also an option. I'd much rather use these to Han than not. We do end up with blight in this terror corner, which isn't really great. Yeah, I think just skipping that is actually better. Maybe it's this. Just call the 10, do something somewhere else. Remove that blight. You can get to Han into a land that's ravaging if we want. Let's just double check this. This should be enough damage. Yeah. And the idea would be we put our beasts in here. Our presence in here. And we get Lightning's Boon. And they don't build ravage or build there. Problem is we do not, yeah, so call to trade ends up in here. And we remove blight anywhere really. Is there somewhere that, I guess, Therapist Land could work? I play it instead of Called Attend. I don't think the answer is true, right? Because, oh wait, I can see this land, but no, but it's not close enough for Sharp Fangs. That's the issue. I could have Raging Stormed here, and then the 3 would be enough. Or call to trade here and pull one of those towns. And that would be enough. That is an option. I think that's actually a better option. That's a better sequence. Let's get that better line. Oh, but don't I need Call to Tend to put the defend there, right? That's the problem. That's the problem, right? It's a bit of a chicken and an egg. I don't think we get to do everything we want. How are the Dawn holding up? They're doing pretty okay. We're short on Dahan over in this corner. Which I could, like, move these guys or whatever, but... I think we're just removing blight. And we're raging storming somewhere. This can be defended because we actually do get to do damage here. We are still putting presence down every turn. So that's nice. We skip here to protect this Dahan. We're adding blight there. I think that blights and stop this. So finally there's 4, actually 3 blight. 1, 2, 3. And we put a beast somewhere where it might do something. Like here, I want it to be there. No, I can go in there now. And I think we wait on this to destroy a town that they built. Didn't forget anyone else's powers, did I? No. Each town does +1 damage. I don't think that matters. Each beast destroys an explorer. Sweet. There's no beast there. I'm like, I want that one to destroy an explorer. Does that actually do much? Not a whole lot. We can like bounce them around. So this guy goes here. Unfortunately, there's no like chain, complete chain. But we get to generate a bunch of fear. We get to add Dahan to a jungle or wetland with Dahan. No defend per Dahan or anything though. Not paying for that. This has defend 20, so we can put some guys in there. This could... Oh, actually, yeah, we could send some guys around here. Let's do that. You go on a trip. You go back on your trip. All right. Probably this coastal land is more useful. Over here. Probably down here. You're one from a land with 2 or fewer or invaders. Hey. No build, no blight. No build. I think taking the no blight is probably fine. Got one guy here. Pretty light defend next turn over there, so... Any game recommendations for platoon, scale, combat, tabletop RPGs? No. Not really my wheelhouse. All right, sands build. We got that problem sands up in the top left corner. We do have a defend 10. We can get over there. 1, 2, 3. We can get to that one. We can't get to 1, 2, 3. We can't get to the ones that are actually a problem. We're adding explorers. They're exploring mountains, so island to the wetlands. And the coastal lands are fine now. Well, one of the coastal lands. I do not know who is in that wheelhouse. Good luck. Okay. We can destroy a town. Not really a whole lot of towns that matter. Or any towns that matter within range, so one of these. And that's it for slow. All right, rolling along. These are bad. 2, this is a double cascade situation. So reaching grasp and quicken the earth struggles can deal with one of them. We don't have Dahan there, but if we get to, if we reclaim our cards and go fast, we could get, could we put Dahan there? I don't know. There's cities and stuff, man. It's gross. We can get presence into this one for defend 5. 9 damage, 9 damage. Defend 5 and defend 6. So, or 3 at least. So we can defend this. And I guess it's reaching grasps quicken. It's not awesome. We could harbinge 1 Dahan in if we wanted to. If we put presence instead of gaining a card. The other, that's Ravage is fine, fine. Even if we let that blight, it's no big deal. Range 2 Sacred Site, but I don't have a Sacred Site anywhere near. I think what I want to do is put presence in here. Even here. This is better because they're going to make a Sacred Site right in there. Actually, I can go further, but problem is further doesn't work anyway. Energy or card plays for next turn. We have lots and lots of energy gain, so I think that's good. We actually got an innate 4 damage. So we want reaching grasp. The question is, do we want to put presence out? Or to get a card? We have enough stuff like happening near us that maybe we reclaim here. So if we, next turn we could play 5. We place 2 presents. And we can actually help deal with stuff over there if it comes up. I think we're gonna do that. Let's get over here. Have another off turn for lightning. Here, can we get it with reclaiming 1? We need domesticated animals, and that's it, I think, right? I think that's it. I probably want to gain a power card, but I'm pretty sure we can just work this out. I want to play these. Means we get a little bit of damage here. And I get to move my presence in here. We don't have an earth. We need an earth. We don't need earth, right? Defend 8 is enough. But also like Too Near the Jungle, we don't need at all. So we could gain like a major power instead. So I think, well, we weren't that rich. We have 4 energy. Could take a major. Actually, yeah, we don't necessarily have to reclaim that card either. We don't have to put presence there. Maybe the major is something big enough. Now we could just remove the blight. Oh, yeah, it's inland. We could just let it go and remove the blight. We also could take Jungle Hungers and use it to great effect. Potentially, we're not actually in a jungle right now. We could bring this presence, but that one actually does something, so. I kind of like Jungle Hungers here. Utter Curse is okay too. Jungle Hungers works well with the other thing that we have that wants Moon though. And we have some plant. I think we threshold that pretty easily. I mean, obviously not as easily as that, but it kind of does more. Like we can take this and still do the thing. Well, we won't actually get to use Jungle Hungers this turn, will we? If we take this, we won't have a Sacred Site, though. Well, what we could do is something different, I guess. Because we could use this to just let them ravage, right? Make a Sacred Site, let them ravage. Do something else. We won't have range to use our power, though. That's kind of funny. We get +2 damage. I think this is good. Let's take that. I like all of these. I guess it's called Attend. We got a different blight removal. And this needs a Sacred Site, which doesn't need to exist at this second, but it may as well, because we can't do it here. We don't actually have to play defense now. But we could. Did you remove your Twitter and Twitch accounts? The links for Dolphin and follow us section are broken. Maybe they go to the wrong... Maybe they go to the old Dolphin name. I don't know. We can have a look at that later. I'll make a note. On the Twitch page. I have a reclaim. Is there something else that is worth playing? I mean, anything is worth playing. Yeah, I think we can manage to... If I play something with Earth, I get more defense. Whoops. But call to trade, I don't want to play. Maybe I want to keep the card I forgot. I might ultimately just play Too Near the Jungle because it's free. So, like, we have to use this here. We can remove the blight. We can arranging hunt here. Well, I could have killed the town. And don't move beast. Solved. Reaching grasp. Quicken. Solved. One blight here. And that's just gonna happen. No, Harbingers was maybe going to, like, move Dahan in there, but it doesn't really matter now. I guess it's fine. I kind of want them to be in there for next turn. Maybe we just save this to the slow phase, but I kind of want to get a fear card. Let's just move these two in here and get a fear. Fear card might get us a solution for that. And we want energy or damage. Damage stops the build. One with blight probably. Cool. If the land has Dahan, defend 2. Destroy 2 presence, gain a power card, or forget a power card, gain 2 energy. Ignore disease, I don't think that matters. 1 fear per board with disease. I think we only have... Now we have 2 boards with disease. They haven't hit wetlands yet the whole game, right? Just the coastal. Destroy 2 presence, gain a power card. I think that's easy for lightning to choose. this one, because we have that over there now. Major? Still minor, I think. I'm going to reclaim, so I'll probably forget one of these. And you can probably destroy 2 presents. This one. That one. Just got a major. Ever twisting trail? Seems good. And you're gonna do that. It's easy for us to... Oh yeah, that's gonna go away anyways, so that's easy. And we have presents over here, so maybe this one in the middle. And you have a major, but also... Well, we're reclaiming, so let's take a minor now. Same situation. Weird. Weird elements. Yeah, we're doing fine with the flame markers, I think. There hasn't been any real spots that we are missing at this point. Until they go into the wetlands, I think there's a couple that we might be missing, but like over here, but overall it's been fine. Call to isolation funnily doesn't super work. These are really off element. Seeing if there's any. There's a place where Cycles of Time and Tide moves a blight, or we can add Dahan. And there are a couple like wetlands where that would do something if we needed it. All of Dahan Ways has some spots. This has one of our elements on it. The other ones don't. Well, the earth, I guess, but... Alright, fear card, what you got? Add strife in land with or adjacent to beasts. So, that doesn't do anything. We can strife stuff in the mountains, though, which does matter. The jungle. Wetlands remains the place we dump explorers into, because that's not Russia 3. Now we can dump them somewhere else, I guess. The dump stat. Should be stage 3 next. Whew. We have this. Oh, they didn't build there. It's like, why are there... We can just kill everything here. Or... Oh yeah, we have this. Quicken the Earth Struggles is going to go here next turn. It's going to be glorious. You don't have a town destroy, do you? Range 1 sacred site. 4 damage. Like, surely we can just put defend 6 or 5 in here. With, like, this. That seems fine. And so let's use our stuff in places where we can't quite deal with, like here. Yeah. There's also this one, but that one had blight. Maybe we should have used call on herders there. And you can go in here because you're going to die. And you can go in here as well. So maybe we'll do something else. All right. That seems better. Just everyone come together. I'm sure it's fine. All right, Mountain Ravage is pretty okay. Let's reclaim up here, and I don't know if we need another major. We have an Indomitable Claim, which we could use here, I guess. Or we could just save it for next turn. Let's get a miner that maybe gets rid of all the explorers or something. Push all explorers. We could also like get our innate and kill whatever's the rest that is left there, right? So let's just take something with fire that's free. This kills a whole bunch of towns fast, so they don't build a city. We can play this and another card with air on it. We don't need to really skip a Ravage anywhere. If we play, yeah, we could do something like this. That seems better. Oh, we get to play another card. Okay, well, we play this for the elements. That seems good. That makes sure this land, actually, this land gets taken care of totally by just the innate, but maybe we use the innate here, I guess. Here we want to reclaim. I guess it could be just deal damage in there. We could also use this though, it's cheaper. We use our innate to clear that out. We have jungles doing stuff. Get a minor power. Play lots of cards. Haunted by Primal Memories. Also defends there, possibly. As Moon. Elements in Fear. I don't have range to hit that. Huh. Is that a problem? I don't know. I don't have a sacred site either. I can make one. I wanted to defend here and stuff. Let's see what lightning's doing. Sleep and never waken. Such a good card. Can I use it on anything? Nothing in range. Settle into hunting grounds. Fun, but not really that useful for me. Flow like water. Could just solve this. Is that how we target that? That's funny. I don't hate it. What else do we do with it? Probably nothing. We also have Reaching Grasp, which we could just play for free. Maybe that's better. Let's pick a different card because we have Reaching Grasp that we can play for free. Why can't I undo my power card? No. No. I should have an undo option here. That seems like a bug. Let's have a look at that. That might be something special for this scenario. I'm not actually sure what thing I clicked on because I was just wanting to undo. I'm sure it's fine. All right, gotta wrap this game up. Gotta go play some squash. Ain't got time for bugs. All right, let's try hitting back again, I guess. Oh, now it goes back. Okay, so something going on there. Does this do something? Land with Blight? No. I mean, I don't know that there's a better choice than Flow Like Water. You could like just sleep and never awaken there. I feel like that's probably fine. All right, I think Raging Storm is still pretty good against. Do we have the threshold on this? We don't actually have that many explorers in our lands. We have 4. So thresholding this is not that important. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. It's free. Well, Raging Storm is fine. It does actually work pretty good in some of these lands. Get rid of that. I want to give this to you so you can use your ranging hunt in a place that makes sense. Except in order to do that, we need a sacred site for this card. I mean, we don't have to have a sacred site. Maybe we just like do 1 damage there. That's probably fine. Oh, I can push 2 explorers from there. Deal. And then I could Raging Storm all the guys who are alive there. Okay. And Lightning's Boon probably is useful. Cool. Oh, and I get to continue to play cards. Because lightning. Alright. So, defend 5. Push 2 explorers. Sleep and never waken. You can't go in there, but you can go in there. All right, ranging hunt. We don't actually need to be in this land anymore. Where do we want to use River Twisting Trail? We can, I don't know, maybe this land actually? It's range 1. I think being near this stuff is probably good. Jungles are getting very clear over here. So yeah, this land's going to be empty and isolated. Lightning's Boon can Terrifying Chase, which doesn't matter. Tormenting Rotflies doesn't matter. Frenzied Assault doesn't matter. I think it helps stop builds and stuff here, right? So I guess it could. Can we reach that land? Range 2. I don't think so. Well, it makes more sense on you than on anything because we can use our like this. We do this here. Wow, Nightbot, pop it off. And we have Skip a Ravage. Do we want Reaching Grasp for skipping a Ravage? I just played it for the elements, right? That's right. We can skip a build though, right? Yeah. So, how much damage does this do? Enough. Oh, we don't need that many Dahan. Well, just like don't gather any. Leave you there. And Scorch. You can go in here. Oh, are we really short? Oh no, we're not, because we're doing 1 damage to each. Cool. And we can send this explorer. What? Why can't I push you? That was weird. Maybe I used it on the wrong land by accident. Energy for lightning. And skip a build in here, I guess. That's the only build. 1 town. Alright. I think we're winning. Remove Strife if you can't. Things happen. I guess we do want to remove Strife from a different place. Destroy 1 inland with that. That's on each board. I'm going to pick here so that I can actually do it. And we're pushing these guys. Let's go in with your friends. Oh, we get another fear card. We don't have disease at Dahan. Gather 2 into coastal and defend 4. Great, there's no coastal ravage. So, skip. I guess we just like gather more guys into the 1 land we want to blow up. Just like, come on in. We could send these guys all along the coast. 1, 2, 3. They aren't in a flame market. Maybe that's actually the best move. Is just send these guys on a road trip down the coast. There we go. Remove 1 from any land. Back corner, I guess. And this guy hanging out by himself. I guess these guys that I can't destroy are good too, but whatever. The 1 ravage. I guess there's another ravage. They're isolated, so they get destroyed. I could get the fear and push them, but I don't want to bother. Skip build. No build. They explore sands and mountains. Good luck seeing sands and mountains. They don't get to explore. They explore these 2. And the sands over here, and that's it. Oh look, and we can scare them away. We have a jungle. It's kind of annoying because they're actually in the lands. We can't really get them away. We could generate fear. We could add disease. Generating fear. How many cities are there? 1, 2, 3? Only 3? Maybe we can just blow up the cities. This does just 2 damage, though. We can't blow up the city. just get fear with that. We could chase these guys, but the problem is they're not doing anything. It's not really helping. I guess it's one less land that they're doing stuff in, because they can all go to that land instead. I don't want them to go into that land with the blight. And I can do 2 damage. Stop this build. Destroy a town. Same amount of fear to do it here. All right. Can we win? We have... You kind of have to reclaim, right? Unless reclaim 1 does enough damage. I don't think it does. You kind of have to reclaim. We could get a different major that maybe does more, like, direct blowing things up. Vanish softly. We're so close to hitting the threshold. Oh, but we could remove all damaged invaders, so we could use that and Raging Storm to get rid of the cities there. Okay. And we need to kill 1 more city, so let's do that. We might want Reaching Grasp. I don't think we need Sleep and Never Waken now. Can't afford to play it. All right, that takes care of that. And can we destroy a city with Reaching Grasp? No. We don't have the range to destroy that city. But either Lightning's Boon or Reaching Grasp will help someone else do it. Probably. Because you can have a big amount of damage. And you can go fast if we do like this. Fast damage far away. So I think we want to... Yeah, you need to get the elements, right? So reclaim, take a major, maybe we just get a fast thing. Does anyone have destroyed presence? You have destroyed presence. You have lots of destroyed presence. That will do it. Might even threshold it. Fire and plant? No. We can click our cards though. Maybe things happen. We got our full innates again. You don't actually have to do anything, so we're just going to add presence and reclaim cards. Okay, play 2 near the jungle. Good job. You're doing great. Okay. So, Blazing Renewal on myself. This is where the fun part is. With the Sacred Site, the city has 1 less health, so the 2 damage kills it. And over here, we never actually pulled this off for the win. Kill all the explorers in there. That's fun. And remove all damaged invaders. Vanishing softly away, forgotten by all. Good night, Russia. No one remembers you. right, good game. 64 points. That's a pretty good mix of difficulty with the like getting the flame wrecker set up sort of slows you down at first. You don't have to set them up right away, but setting them up later is also tricky. So because of the adding blight and everything. But that was fun. We just got into stage 3 a little bit. Still had lots of time. But that was a good game. I guess we never flipped the blight card, so it wasn't that hard. I think we got down to 1 on the blight card. All right. Excuse me. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Handelabra Live. We are going to be previewing new content next week. Probably going to be Fractured Day Split the Sky. So tune in next Tuesday to see a preview of new content. Looking forward to it. You can watch Dolphins Dive. I believe it's on Thursday this week, but don't quote me on that. And we may have a return of Spirit Island Sunday. Let's see. Stay tuned, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye for now.